God, I'm glad I'm finally saying this. Welcome back to another drag racing video. It has been a while. October the 24th to the 26th, my last race in the Junior Dragster. That's the last time I've been at a drag race. I've done a lot since then. But it's time that we come back. But before I do, I'm going to tell y'all just a little story really quick. I'm 18 years old. Turned 18 in December. It's late February now. 5 years ago, or well, 6 years ago actually, I started making videos for YouTube stuff. My first channel had issues, something it got taken down one night, and I didn't do anything to cause it. Pretty sure it was some jerk at my school did it, but that was a long time ago. Then I understood I needed to set it up on my own account. But anyways, 5 years ago I started this channel. That's crazy. 2022 was the first episode. I believe it was sometime in March. Could have been April, but I think it was March. And it was no prep cars testing and radio cars testing and stuff. And look how far this channel's come since then. It's come a really long way. I've been to the U.S. Nationals, been to most of the big drag races you could think of, but this weekend, thanks to Jeff, Bill, and Adam, and the Black Widow team, and Kelly, I'm here in Bradenton, staying with them this weekend, and we're going to go to the World Series of Pro Mod, which you already knew that if you clicked on the video. But this is one I've wanted to go to ever since they would race it in Denver, I believe. And it was quarter mile. So, I'm really looking forward to this. I want to say thank y'all for watching, checking this out. 5 years is a long time, especially for an 18-year-old, and the crazy thing is we're just getting started. I've got a surprise video I'm going to film later tonight when we get back to the house. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, but most of you probably don't. So, yeah, just stay tuned. Just subscribe to the channel, because we got all the racing in the world here. If you're here, you're not going to miss any racing. I can promise you that. I'm going to shut up and we're going to get to the action. See y'all at the racetrack. Alright, I've made it here. It is, we did not come to the early morning session. I was sitting at the house, obviously. I opened the video, but we're here. I've walked around, saw a few people, did an interview with Jimmy Taylor, saw Scott Palmer, Doug Coletta, a few big names, saw a few guys competing in this race too, but Pro Mods are up next. The track is as beautiful as ever. The air is not really great right now, but these numbers are going to blow anything away that we've ever seen here on the channel, and it's not even going to be top numbers for these guys. It's going to be crazy. But Bradenton Motorsports Park, Pro Mod World Series, what would you rather be doing on a Friday? It's time to get to the action. Here we go. Here we go. Nick Janik. Something you don't see a whole lot anymore is nitrous cars. Dan Ford is the driver in the Camaro. Here we go. 360 is the only thing that's going to get you into the show tomorrow. They got to be under it. And you're probably going to have to be under it by a little bit. Here we go. Janik 7785 for Ford.
77, he's gone to 73 or armband to be out there.
All right, here we go.
Bear down.
Chemical imbalance for Willis. Car, Bo Butner. Bo Butner, one of the baddest dudes in drag racing and shit.
Right hand side, Brandon Weiler. 41 Chemical imbalance.
Had no luck.
Man, that is not good. He's gonna go down a solo run. I said hopefully it's fuel.
It does look like fuel as we see it evaporating after the car back. Got to get him out of the way so we can sit to the right side. He's gone quicker every round.
He's gonna need about a 1/10 of a second. He said he ran a 71 the last time.
That thing was shaking hard down low. I mean, you see the tire track down there.
76.
And it was a lot of tire.
It's all over the place.
Shaking power.
All right, here we go. They're cleaned up. I'm going to town on a Philly cheesesteak as we speak. This is the man. One of the all-time great drag racers and maybe the all-time great badass, Scott Palmer. On the close side, Mike Decker is going to be on the far side. All right, here we go. I don't guess Decker's up there yet. All right, here we go. Palmer 66.
On the weekend, still not going to fire well on it as well.
And I think they're going to have a second
Big difference.
A pair of nitrous cars.
998.
Black Widow Corvette.
Right side.
On the close side. Nice Camaro over there on the far side.
Don't do it here. They'll have to put all 68 with a 9, another 68. Bracket
68 with a 9.
Top 32 right here.
Two more Camaros. We got a centrifugal supercharger on the close side. Probably one of those Hartz Chargers. And then big nitrous power coming from the left lane on the far side. All right, here we go.
And 206 for Blake.
65.
Dawn Quicker, count two numbers.
Mark Mickey. Handyman. close side and a screw blower on the far side.
Going quicker every time. It was a 62 this time, a 207.
62 to 65.
Joe Windley, that senior right there, 11 years ago, he's got 18 years.
Justin Swanstrom on the close side. Then the Corvette screw blown tower. Swanstrom's out of it, 68 out of the left lane.
That thing went away quickly.
2 Camaros, both big blowers sitting on top. We got a late model on the far side and an old school on the close side. Here we go.
Still not going to get in the top
61.
32 right there at 209 for
All right, man. I know I say it every time. It took me, I don't know, about 10 minutes this time. Cars are on the track. Cars are on the staging lane. Cars are doing burnouts. And you go to one of these races and you pay money to come watch. Sit down. Just sit down. Because you make the show bad for everyone else that paid to see it, because they can't see what's going on, can't see what's going down the track, can't see if both cars are staged, can't see anything. Thank you very much. All right, Iron Man centrifugal supercharger. That's a cool looking car. I like that. Another late model Camaro on the far side. With a big screw blower on it. Alright, here we go.
Ideal runs right there, a lot of moving around and tires coming off the ground.
69.
Neither one.
I hear turbo. A Mustang with a screw blower and a twin turbo Camaro. See what happens.
They need to go right here. Now's the time to set yourself.
All right, here we go.
We got one more after this one. You want to get in there now. There we go, left side. Cops up, right lane. Here we go.
Are going to a 425 and a 384.
Right hand side 380.
Robin Roberts on the close side.
They've had Monty down there helping out.
Manny Bajinga
Players down there.
on the far side.
Make this car go fast. It's been in the 50s. Just gotta keep
All right, here we go.
all the rest of them try to do. Been in the 50s. Trying to get them back to the 50s. We got 2 shots to do it. Now and later on tonight, they want to do it right here. Here we go. Manny Bajinga. Left hand lane. Roberts, right side.
Robin Roberts 362. Virginia goes 367. Had a rough start too. That's a good looking car. Jacob Mitchell in the J&A services car. 2 names I know, but Jacob Mitchell and J&A Services. They're big in the Pro Mod world. Jim and Annie Whiteley.
That's a pretty cool
Jim and Annie Whiteley big in it. They're alcohol racers, alcohol funny car racers in the NHRA, but they are very big partners of the Pro Mod series. They used to be Pro Mod racers. At least Jim did. Lord. Here we go. 64 at 206. 2 more, folks. We got the track guy out here picking up stuff out of the left lane. Looked like something broke on the burnout. I wish I was videoing. Jeff said it could be a chunk of the starting line. Big pieces of rubber, that could be. It's too small to see what it was from here. The 2 late model Camaros, both screw blown. Alright, here we go. Too much! Looked like one side had too much and spun and the other side shook.
Thinking they're going to run 62 plus the other 32.
2 Camaros. We got a 69 model on the close side. Supercharged with, as Jeff said, a 1970 Camaro on the far side. You don't see a whole lot of those anymore in the Pro Mod class. Used to is a little more common. I guess used to just about everything was more common though in Pro Mod racing, for that matter. to a 364.
Right here.
All right, here we go. Far side, got a nitrous black 68 Camaro, and if I'm being honest, you all know how this works if you watch my videos. I like everybody. Everybody's cool, but I do have my favorites. And the driver in the close side is one of those, one of my lifelong favorite drivers. NHRA 6-time Pro Stock champion. Runs all the Winter Series races. Double E. Erica Enders. Here we go.
Out of Wentworth, Oklahoma, Elite Motorsports. And this gal can win any race she puts it in the feed. That's how
Erica is currently 34th out of the 60-something here, all shooting for the top 32 spots. Jim Halsey on the far side in the black Camaro. I didn't even say who that was. Here we go.
right here. Here we go. Qualifying round 74 right here. Both trying to get in that top 32 and the big money. Watch the replay, man.
Erica had to pedal it once. 377. Halsey runs a 362. For those of you like me that don't know every single name, every last one, don't feel bad, because I thought it was Mike Janis too on the far lane. It is not. Mike Decker, or one of the Deckers on the close side. Nick Saylor, okay, Nick Saylor. In the Mustang, that is, not the Camaro. All right, here we go. All right, next up.
Here we go, pair 31 and 32. They are in the show. Dial Number 30 qualifier, right-hand side. Ryan Hayward. This is a guy, as always, like this time as well. To rock them back and forth and
Problems for Robert Cox. The car is off.
Team are going to run down there, try to get that thing backed up. While we do that. So I'll tell you a little bit about Ryan Hayward. He's out of Marysville.
362, sorry, I messed up, didn't see him stage. I was watching Wes Buck and then push Cox's car back. All right, for the first time since 2017, I get to watch this man go down the track. Ladies and gentlemen, Kai Kelly on the close side in the Larry Jeffers screw-blown Camaro. They just said, how could you forget? Last year's World Series of Pro Mod champion, Steve King on the far side in the vet. Here we go. really blew up, it sounded like. Both ran 62s, and then boom.
62 with 4. All Vermont, 8 left. Given lane.
Melanie in the purple Pontiac. Body. Screw blown. And the blue, light blue Corvette. Centrifugal supercharger says Hero. All right, here we go.
Melanie currently number 29 on the left side. 27 right side of Joey Martin.
Taking a while to stage here. Melanie's in. Throttle 72. Say two of them. Sean murdered Nova Ellington. On the close side, the Ramjack Camaro. Centrifugal supercharger, another guy. It's got the centrifugal superchargers on the far side, and it's orange. It's weird. You can't have an orange Camaro. Well, yeah, if you're him, you can drive whatever color of a car you want. Ryan Martin, the Fireball Camaro. I believe he's got the Fireball car here in the small tire class. See if we can get some more video of that, maybe tomorrow, maybe later tonight. We'll see what happens. Alright, here we go.
Both of them can drop the wheels off of it. I noticed before, right side there. Sean has to drive that one a little more. That one seems to move around and happen in the past. Let's see what happens.
63 for Sean. Ryan Martin's got to get out of it.
Right there. He has a bunch of zeros behind him.
Kenny Lane. 69 Camaro, screw blown. Out a solo run. Here we go. All right. I'm going to speak so I don't get copyrighted music.
207. You know what's funny? We talk about this up in the tower.
All right, another solo. Ryan Holder. Good run. model Camaros. Up next, Screw Blown. Here we go.
Left side 66 for Lee.
61 in the left lane.
Still a good run.
All right, we know these guys. Mike Bowman, 2024 World Series of Pro Mod champion. And then, one of the most recent winners in Pro Mod division on this channel. He won a race last year. Billy Banica. And you're asking, I believe that's Billy Banica.
He's got quick from the get-go. That is 61 and Q1.
But you're probably asking, why is it white with orange instead of orange with white? Well, the answer for that is, I don't know.
Right lane doing the same thing. This is Mike Bowman. This is your inaugural winner of the World Series of Pro Mod in the right-hand lane. Won it at Brandomir.
Oh, he won it back in Colorado. Okay.
Qualified number 19.
I thought he won in 2024. Maybe I'm not right about that, but I know he's won it before.
68 Chanel in the right-hand lane. He goes A to B with no shake or no flip in front. You see the mile an hour light up right there in the motion. Straight toward the side. The tower goes forward down the right-hand lane. So both drivers going to move up. Both of them are safely in the top 32.
I thought he won it the first year they had it here. Here we go.
Miles an hour.
62 and a 360.
With a 1 for Billy Banica.
For Banica.
Only off the pace by
All right, next up. Ethan Stangley on the close side. All right, here we go. I'm gonna keep talking. 58 on the close side. Fastest Pro Mod pass in the history of the channel, and guess what? It's probably about to be broken. Looks like this may be another solo shot. It's crazy how many of these we've seen. There's still 6 more runs after this. Crazy.
Who's going to walk away?
All right, here we go.
Winner's circle picture that a memory will last forever. Etch their name into the record book tomorrow night. Pretty exciting stuff.
The air is a little better than it was a while ago. On the YouTube channel here. Won Bristol and Pro Stock, and he may have won other races I've been at in Pro Stock over the years. Aaron Stanfield on the close side. Another elite guy. All right, here we go.
32, right here on the line. Both of those go away quickly right here. Some of that hangover and neutrals that have.
Peter Norton on the close side. That's a good looking car. Hurricane. And Victor Alvarez on the right trailer's machine on the far side. Both centrifugal supercharger 69 Camaros. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Your number 8 qualifier, get your number 11 qualifier right here. Session number 4. Round number 4 qualified. Outlaw Pro Mod.
59 for Norton, 61 for Alvarez. All right. I barely saw the car, but I know who it is in the close side, the Artevinco late model Camaro. Screwbone KTR power, it's Sidney Frigo. Another Camaro on the far side, a Odo Gen centrifugal supercharger on it. It said Johnny Camp. Here we go.
62, a 57, and a 56. ATK Spark Plug. Batman Electric, Pro Car, all on board. Johnny Camp on the left-hand side is the standout. Won a lot of races, Johnny Camp, man. Beautiful black and white. Come out on the left-hand side. It's City to go. Right lane, here we go. They're going to roll. What they're going to do right here. This is pair number 19. There he goes.
79 for Frigo, not a great run. Shoots came out early, but a 58 for Camp.
At 210.
Derek Minholt, the runner-up of the U.S. Nationals.
Lyle's not going to make it this time here. On a single, Derek.
This past year. The underdog story. I don't know if he's an underdog this week. I thought Lyle was supposed to go against him. Guess not.
Just duplicated that. Jay goes back a little later.
Guess Lyle Barnett is sitting this pass out.
Here we go with Derek Minholt. Let's see what he's going to do. Can he improve upon this 56 with an 8? And a number 6 qualifier. Again, with runner-up in our
No one has come close to that yet. We've seen a 58. He said, can he improve on a 56.8? We'll find out. The air's better. I wouldn't say it's good. 62 the 7, 209 mile an hour.
Stay there in number.
All right, number 2 and number 4. There's the number 4. Car there. You clicked on the video because you wanted to see him. Maybe the most influential man in pro mod history, one of the all-time greats, Stevie Fast Jackson.
This could be the final anywhere in the country, any race. Here they are right here running each other.
If you like pro mods, you cannot tell me you don't like Stevie Fast Jackson, and that's a fact. Jason Harris, they said. Here we go. Out of the throttle. Have a little 5 light for Harris, yeah. All right, here's the last pair. We got a Canadian. We got a guy that races for Jim Head in the NHRA Top Fuel Series. A funny car driver, a pro mod driver, a former champion of the World Series of Pro Mod. It's Spencer Hyde.
In the winter series here.
Ryan Gustafson in the closest. On the far side, I mean. Number 1 qualifier is actually Gustafson right now. Will anything change? One final pass for this session of Pro Mod. Here we go. Spencer goes a 6-0 with an 8. All right, session 2 coming up next. It is now round 2. Still a little humid, or well, cube whatever, but round qualifier number 2 of today that we've been here. The air maybe still a little stuffy. So much better. The air is pretty good. The sun's going down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're getting
are you
ready.
guys ready for some pro mod action?
All right, here we go. First pair. It's the Black Widow.
All right, this is not a signal, not an intended signal. Janik on the clock right here.
Mike Janik in the other lane trying to get fired up.
Look at it right here.
Got to run at least 3:59.9.
And a wild card shootout, 33-64.
At least.
So they're going to pull the board and pull the other car. Janik back. Solo shot right here. You'll get the board down there. 360 with a 9. 360 with a 9.
Okay, 360 with a 9. I thought it was 360 flat.
Get into that 32.
All right, here we go.
32. So here we go. Keep hanging.
And also blew it up.
Gonna stay with the previous run earlier.
All right, I did an interview with this guy earlier on the far side. It's going to be the one and only Scott Palmer. Jim and Annie Whiteley sponsored car, and on the close side, Bo knows drag racing, but does he know how to lock himself into the field? Bo Butner, the Joker Batman Camaro, was awesome. All right. 360 60 with the 7 will get you in. They're looking for 350s. Let's see what happens. Bo's out of it, 65 for Scott Palmer. Mike Decker, the third. Dan Housley on the far side, triple blower. That's a good looking car right there.
Seasoned pro-line driver. Gets handed the wheel to have you jump in it. You drive this thing.
Right, here we go.
And here he is. Started at 60 with a 9, 3.60 with a 9. They believe they've got the power to get there. Just get the tune, get everything aligned, and get it done. It's a question. There's Dustin Martin down there taking a look at it. This Brandon Paul, right side. Hollywood Decker taking the wing over there. He rolls it forward. They're both three-stage down.
They're both out of it. Nothing happened.
Both cars.
Next up, 69 Camaros, nitrous versus blown. All right, here we go. '65 and a '69.
Today, what a great job of driving for Tony Wilson up against Matt D. New York.
The Iron Man car. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Tony Wilson left side, Matt D right side. So that thing started moving around a little bit when he
368
there for round 2 home.
We got a late model Camaro, or probably a hard starter, maybe pro charger, then screw-blown Mustang power on the far side.
Left-hand down 56 mile per hour, white lane. Now remember, don't get
All right, here we go.
out there, fans, we got to race them all, the wild card, shootout. That's qualifiers. We have 2 categories tomorrow for Pro Mod. That's our final Pro Mod action tomorrow.
Categories tomorrow. That almost makes it kind of like a
Side-by-side action right there, 63 with a
63
3.
and a 64.
Casas does
Side
not
good
improve.
side-by-side runs.
Right side.
Robin Roberts on the far side. Not sure on the close side. Not sure that is. Beautiful car though. We're gonna find out this run if either one of them can get under the bump spot. No one's run under 360 this session yet. All right, here we go. Beautiful run. 360 with a 2, Ryan Roberts. Solid run, 211 mile an hour. 366 coming out on the close side.
Number 28 spot. Let's see it there.
Handyman, Lone Camaro on the close side, and then Mark Mickey on the far side. Mark Charger or Pro Charger, one of the two centrifugal superchargers on the far side. All right, here we go. 60 with a 4. 362.7 close side.
Frank Falter 362 with a 7.
Jacob Mitchell on the far side. Sound to me, this may be the turbo car. On the close side. And indeed it is. 6-0 Ford is the bump spot now. Long, long way to go. Alright, here we go. Number 20 spot.
McNeil.
Next up, Manny Bajinga. Close side. Camaro on the far side. All right, here we go. Sixty-two 4, 62 6.
They were 49-38.
Here we go. Erica Enders on the far side. She needs a really good run here. Lock into the field for tomorrow. All right. Here we go. Whoa!
The bump was a 4. She slides.
She's in 32nd right now. Oh my gosh. She's in for now. She's number 31, not number 32. Wow.
Erica Enders.
Another one of the Decker cars. All right, here we go. Puts Erica down to number 32.
Decker goes to number 23.
Turbo 1970 Camaro on the close side, the late model screw blown one on the far side.
Left-hand side, and she's rolling and jumping over there on the right-hand side. That's what happened right here, right? Miles an hour right side.
62 and 63.
We're getting 63.
Beautiful Camaros here. Halsey's on the close side. Nitrous power versus Pro Charge power. Look at that. $359 with a 4. No, 9. $359 with a 9.
Hayward, 208 miles an hour, goes to number 26.5.
And if he was coming from the outside, that knocks Erica out.
210 miles an hour.
Screw-blown Camaro, centrifugal supercharger, Corvette, Hero car. Let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. Another 59 with a 9.
210 miles an hour. Travis Harvey.
The Mustang here is Sean Murder Nova Ellington on the far side in his light blue Camaro, taking on a Mustang.
This is Sean Ellington, Murder Nova. Right-hand side. He qualifies 30th in the league. 3.60 with a 1 and 208. You want to be quicker. That's a good thing they did.
Here we go.
Once you get a 50, you see them 3 or 50 in front of them, both of them do. So we'll let it all hang out and start doing that. All 50 off. Here we go. First
Neither one of them are going to get in.
31 currently.
All right, here we
69
go.
there, 521.
There's Steve King. Kenny Lang on the far side with Steve King. Needs a 60 with a 1 to get into this field. Check out my interview I did with him earlier. Will, the defending champion of the Pro Mod World Series, get in the field for tomorrow. We're going to find out. All right, here we go.
Did not improve.
61 with a
Is not
9,
gonna make the top 32.
and Lang is stuck on the track.
Cannot defend his title right here in the World Series of Pro.
Melanie on the close side. All right, here we go. They're going in. Here we go.
Elimination time down to 59 with the 8 on that one. She just repeated it.
Oh shit!
Oh, got that call around with a big end.
Oh no!
Ends up hitting the wall. All hands on deck right here. I
359,
believe
and then hit the
you got this
wall.
one just bent up a little.
All right, here we go. We got Lee and I believe Ryan Martin, the Fireball Camaro. It's been about 20 minutes since the car went down the track. Here we go.
Sixty-one
60 and a 61.
Good job, both cars. Number 19 qualifier. Number 22 qualifier to right-hand lane. That is red 11.
9 Camaro centrifugal blower on it. Then the turbo-powered Mike Bowman, former World Series of Pro Mod winner.
59 battery.
All right, here we go.
Qualified 22nd. Just a little bad age out there. Here we go. Two immaculate Chevrolets lining up side by side. Left side, how about another
61 for
59
Bowman,
this time with a
59
3
out of the right
9.
lane.
He was 22nd.
There's screw-blown Camaros. We got a 169 Camaro. The gray on the far side, the orange modern style on the close side. All right, here we go.
Goes to 62.
58 with a 2 on
Goes to
the far
58
side.
with a 2. He'll improve.
All right, next up. Who we got next? We got Billy Banica, the Night Under Fire champion from last year. I believe Derek Minhold. Is that who that is? Or did he have the other one? Not sure.
Tommy, you've been doing it a while over there. You've been good. Move in. The other night, I got already 3 days looking for Tommy to get it in. A couple of weeks ago. Still remember that you're there now.
All right, here we go.
In there and light that thing up. Over 3 days, you're going to roll full. I see both of them. About 59 with a 1.
Billy Bannick, 359 with a 1.
59. He's got 59.
Ryan golf cart. Two Camaro. Okay, that's who I thought that was. That is Aaron Stanfield right there on the far side. I wanted to make sure before I said it because there's a lot of cars that look just like it. That is Aaron Stanfield there. All right, here we go.
Aaron Stanfield.
356 from Aaron Stanfield.
At 209.
Big run.
Almost 210. Number 11, 358 with a 0. On 63, 59, and
Light blue Camaro. Someone else's solo run.
now we're rolling forward to get up on the arm.
It is a solo run. Here we go.
Lower than number 1 or number 11 qualifier. Take those on the score. Stay at number 11.
Victor Alvarez on the close side. That guy has got a fast car. That beautiful purple, gray, purple odd paint, but it looks good.
Right here, 58 with a 0 left side. 57.
All right, here we go.
Who's going to go quicker?
Anyone wanted to go in? 58 for Alvarez. Laid it down pretty good.
With that 56.
Another solo, it looks like. Sorry about the camera work. I was just trying to get out of here.
How about a 56 with a 6? He
6
goes
with a
quicker.
6.
56
Good
with
run.
a 6 was number 8, 210 miles an hour. Goes up.
Two
750 last
hot
call.
hitters
750
here.
last call.
Heavy
750
hitters.
last call. 650 delays.
Lyle Barnett on the close side.
750, 650 delays.
Lyle Barnett.
West side concession taking up there.
And then the most recent, or well, the second most recent, I think, something like that. One of the last Pro Mod races I went to was the U.S. Nationals. And Derek Midholt went to the final round before losing to Mike Severino.
Here we go, your number 7 qualifier, left-hand lane. This was
So we'll see what happens here.
Are you ready? Right mower, MCI.
All right, here we go.
Other than the motor there. That Gilman car, beautiful race car. And race driver as well, so right-hand lane. Get off of 58
Oh, got out of it.
For Derek
Went on
Midholt,
88.
he will
Midholt,
not change
358 with a
position.
1.
Neither driver will.
Solid
Stay
run.
respectively. This is your number
Party
2
time.
qualifier.
Camaro.
Your number 2 qualifier. This team is so competitive. They do not like it. And it is now party time.
All right, here we go.
Change positions, but he does gain a
What a
foul
run.
right there. 55 with a...
All right. I believe this is the last race, or pass rather, of the night. Ryan Gustafson on the close side. I gave him a hell of an introduction last time. I might do it again.
2023, I think I give it to you.
Nah, I'll wait till tomorrow. Spencer Hyde,
Ontario.
former World Series of Pro Mod champion. One of my very good friends in this world of drag racing. Hung out with him for probably 20 minutes or so earlier. We did an interview, which I highly recommend you guys go check that out. Spencer Hyde, Courtney Enders are newly married, and they're both really good friends of mine. Great people. Here we go. Telling him to cut it off. He's got issues.
Eric Thompson wants to stay at number 1, wants to go lower.
They're telling Spencer he's on a solo. Here we go.
Wants to go to number 1.
Will Spencer Hyde go to number 1 qualifier.
Eric in the right lane. Can he do it? Not going to be without effort.
59 with a 9.
With a previous run.
Thank you all for watching. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. We're doing it here in Bradenton, Florida, World Series of Pro Mod.